When it comes to tick bites, Lyme disease can be a big concern. And with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention saying that illnesses from mosquito, ticks, and flea bites have tripled in recent years, now is the time to learn how to protect yourself. So our Kimberly Kerr sat down with Dr. Jennifer Caudle of Rowan University's School of Osteopathic Medicine to learn more about Lyme disease and how to read its signs and symptoms.
The more we're outside, the more we're susceptible to being bit by a tick, and with that comes the risk of Lyme disease.
Lyme disease tends to be caused by a bacteria that's spread by the bite of a deer tick, and that's something that in this part of the country that we live in, we actually see a lot of.
According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, approximately 30,000 cases of Lyme disease are reported each year. That deer tick that Dr. Caudle mentioned is very common in New Jersey. On this map created by the CDC, each blue dot is one reported case in the United States. When you zoom in, you'll see New Jersey is covered in those blue dots, showing just how common this disease is here in the Garden State.
So not all deer ticks are going to spread Lyme disease, but for those that do carry the bacteria, the longer that the tick is attached increases the likelihood that one can get infected with Lyme disease.
And symptoms can range.
Early stage Lyme disease, people can have symptoms such as fevers and chills. They can have muscle aches and pains. They can have fatigue. Probably one of the most common symptoms is the target rash, or a rash that kind of looks like a bullseye that occurs around the site of the actual tick bite.
But just because you don't see that rash doesn't mean you don't have Lyme disease. That's why she recommends talking with your doctor, because the disease can be treated.
If you get Lyme disease, you're not necessarily going to have it forever at all. And again, we have really great antibiotic treatments to treat Lyme disease, and most people who undergo treatment do very, very well and are treated.
Although it can be treated, she says taking preventative measures like covering up and using bug spray are your best bet at keeping ticks and Lyme disease away. I'm Kimberly Kerr for SNJ Today.